Hello and welcome back to Nerd Doc. In this video, we're going to discuss the ending of Eternals and what it means for the characters in the film and the MCU moving forward. There will be significant spoilers for the Eternals movie, so if you've not seen the film, this is your spoiler warning. We'll begin at the defeat of Tiamat and go all the way to the start of the credits. If you're looking for more information on the two credit scenes, you can find a link to that video in the description below. At the end of the movie, the Eternals stop the Celestial Tiamat from awakening and destroying the Earth. They do this by using their connection to Tiamat to form a Unimind and combine their powers. This makes Cersei strong enough to turn Tiamat to stone, even though it looks more like ice in the film. With Tiamat no longer a threat, Icarus feels great remorse for betraying Cersei and the other Eternals. Earlier in the film, Icarus had killed the leader of the Eternals, Ajax, in order to hopefully allow Tiamat to awaken. This was the Eternals' primary mission on planet Earth, as dictated by the main Celestial in the film, Arishem. It was Icarus' love for Cersei that prevented him from taking her down as she was stopping Tiamat. Icarus' sense of duty to Arishem conflicted with his feelings towards Cersei, and this conflict ultimately caused him to take his own life by flying into the sun. This is a nod to Icarus of Greek mythology, who flew too close to the sun and burned the wax off his wings, causing him to fall to his death. Now, we don't actually know if Icarus is dead. He's a synthetic life form somewhat similar to Vision, and he survived in space without an issue. Plus, Arishem created Icarus once and could potentially do it again, so Marvel could easily bring Icarus back in the future if they want to. Icarus has also been resurrected in the comics, so don't be surprised to see him again in the MCU. Back on Earth, Cersei, still powered up from the Unimind, changes Sprite from a synthetic being to a normal human. Sprite has been stuck in the body of a child for over 7,000 years, which caused many problems for her and her emotional well-being. With the power of the Unimind, Cersei is able to make Sprite human, but she retains all of her memories. She can now age and have a normal life, but no longer has her powers as an Eternal. Phastos chooses to stay on Earth with his human family, while Cersei chooses to stay so she can be with Dane Whitman, and Kingo goes back to his life as a Bollywood movie star. The rest of the remaining Eternals, Thena, Makari, and Druig, take the Eternal ship and go off into the universe in search of other Eternals so they can tell them about their creation and real purpose. The hope is that if they can convince the other Eternals to join their cause, it's possible to overthrow the Celestials or at least cause them to stop harvesting planets and find another way to create new Celestials. With most of the Eternals already gone, Arishem appears in space next to Earth. He collects the remaining Eternals and scolds them for the death of Tiamat. His plan is to gather the 7,000 years of memories from each of these Eternals, and use those memories to determine if humanity is actually worth saving. If he deems humanity unworthy, he will come back and destroy us. He then teleports away with the Eternals, leaving Dane Whitman on Earth wondering what just happened to his beloved Cersei. This could set up a lot of things in the MCU. More than likely, Arishem will find humanity unworthy. At that point, he'll want to destroy humanity, or possibly even Earth as a whole, and someone's going to have to stop him. The Eternals alone are not enough, so at some point, other heroes are going to have to join forces to save humanity. This whole ordeal could also be a lead-in for Galactus to enter the MCU, but that's still a ways off if they even go that route. The two scenes during the credits introduce more characters, so be sure to check out our video that covers both scenes for more information on them. The fate of the Eternals that were taken by Arishem is unknown, but Cersei plays a big role in the comics and is directly linked to Dane Whitman, who looks to have a bright future in the MCU. It's very likely that we will see the return of Cersei, Kingo, and Phastos, as well as the Eternals who are on their ship and have temporarily escaped Arishem's wrath. However, it's unknown if they'll make an appearance before the inevitable Eternals sequel. For now, that wraps up this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends.